What is renewable, recyclable, biodegradable, non-toxic, and really good looking? What is it? It is the forest, trees, wood, the miracle resource. Forests have inspired some of the most creative and spiritual thinking in history. The forest provides awesome beauty for hiking and exploring. It's home to thousands of different animals, insects, and a mind-boggling array of microscopic life. But as a resource for humans, the forest is miraculous in a completely different way. Wood from the forest is used in nearly every aspect of our lives, from thickener in milkshakes, to paper, to medicine, to clothes, to houses. And trees provide oxygen for the air we breathe. And unlike other resources, such as steel and plastic, wood is renewable. So by taking care of the forests, wood will always continue to benefit us and our planet. It all begins with an incredibly dynamic process called photosynthesis. In quiet forests, intense activity is going on right now with photosynthesis. It creates oxygen and produces wood. It's an ongoing process. Oxygen, trees, wood. And just like gas and oil-powered factories, the forest's production of wood is powered by a natural source, the sun. Here's how photosynthesis works. Healthy trees capture free energy from the sun and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, then combines them with water to produce carbohydrates or sugars. The carbon which is captured becomes the main ingredient of wood. Even after harvesting and manufacturing, wood still retains its carbon level, again contributing to our healthy atmosphere, and as we breathe, we exhale carbon dioxide, which puts us back to the beginning of photosynthesis. It's the continuous cycle of life, and the forest is our partner. So, what is wood? It's a renewable resource, constantly growing in forests, and it's a vital part of our life, a direct link between human ecology and natural science. In fact, everything we use comes from a natural resource. Each time we consume something, it impacts our environment. Mountain biking is a great sport. The best bikes are made from aluminum, and aluminum comes from bauxite, which must be mined. Once this non-renewable resource is mined, it's gone forever. To recycle aluminum, it takes a huge amount of energy, takes more non-renewable resources to produce the energy, and has a big impact on the environment. Snowboarding is a blast. Snowboards are made from plastics. Plastics are made from oil. Oil takes a lot of energy and chemicals to process. And as we all know, drilling and shipping oil impacts the environment. Besides, oil supplies will last less than 70 years at the current rate of consumption. Some plastics are recycled, most are not. Plastics account for 20% of our garbage and are not biodegradable. As we use energy, we impact our environment. All natural resources take energy to extract and process into products we use every day. And just as our resources are limited, so is our energy. Hydropower impacts fish species and has many regulation problems. Nuclear power has problems with plant safety and hazardous toxic waste. Wind and solar power aren't advanced enough yet to deliver energy to major industries. All this means that we're dependent on dwindling supplies of fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal to convert natural resources into more and more products. So we need to use natural resources that are very energy efficient to extract and process. We need to slow down the depletion of non-renewable fossil fuels. With our planet's population now approaching 5.7 billion people and still growing, demand is growing for more material goods and more energy. That means an intense impact on our environment. So we need to carefully choose how we use our natural resources to make the products we need and like. We need to choose a renewable natural resource whenever possible. We need to choose a resource that is easily recyclable, biodegradable, non-toxic, and that doesn't take a huge amount of energy to produce. That resource, that choice, is wood. You probably already use it more than you think. And choosing to use wood can be a smart environmental choice for many products. In terms of being energy efficient, wood is the big-time winner. An extensive report documents that it takes 21 times more energy to produce a 4-inch thick concrete slab floor than a raised wood floor. 9 times more energy to produce a steel stud than a wood stud. 5 times more energy to produce aluminum siding than wood siding. And 3 times more energy to produce a concrete block than the same weight in wood. In fact, wood can help make energy. Wood waste can be used to generate electricity or steam to power manufacturing processes. This is called cogeneration. The paper industry generates 60% of its power this way. Wood. Ultra energy efficient, recyclable, non-toxic, and most importantly, renewable. That's the key. And the total volume of wood growing in forest lands in the United States today is 25% greater than it was 40 years ago. Yet the demand keeps growing. Our world population, nearly 6 billion people, is projected to double within the next 70 years. To sustain the quality of life we expect, we need a renewable resource like wood. If we're going to save this planet for our children and their great-grandchildren, we need to decrease our reliance on non-renewable resources while maximizing our use of renewable resources. It's a delicate balance of consuming and replacing. The solution is called sustainability. Living in a sustainable community and world means intelligently using our resources and living within our means. Trees, for example, can be harvested at a rate compatible with the time it takes for them to grow to maturity. 1.6 billion seedlings are planted every year to continue the supply of wood. New trees are always growing in the forest, producing more wood every minute. For building materials, wood is the only renewable resource. With proper forest management and smart consumption, the supply of trees can be forever. And since it's all natural, wood is 100% biodegradable. In fact, when wood decomposes, wood becomes rich soil full of nutrients to help living trees grow fast and healthy. Since we have chosen to set aside more forest lands for recreation and ecosystem diversity, then we need to make the most of the forest lands we have chosen for wood production. This will take intensified management. Managed forests can have healthy trees which are more resilient to insects, disease, and fire than unmanaged forests. Managed forests can provide structural diversity and abundant wildlife habitat. And these forests provide opportunities for a lot of fun, too. The trees found in managed forests create strong, beautiful wood products. And to make the most of managed forest trees, new technologies are creating ultra-strong and efficient wood-building materials called engineered wood. Several types of wood, often from smaller trees and scraps, are combined to make wood products for super-strong building materials. For example, several sheets of thin wood veneer are ultrasonically glued together to make very strong laminated veneer lumber. Wood shavings, scraps, and sawdust can be glued together to form super strong products called oriented strand board, fiberboard, and particle board. Strong beams, called I-joists, are made by combining laminated veneer lumber and oriented strand board. And small boards can be specially jointed together and then bonded in a radio frequency press to create massive beams called glue-lams, some up to 130 feet long. With engineered wood products, nothing is wasted. As we've seen, we need to be responsible consumers, and we need to produce more from fewer raw materials, less waste, less pollution, and less impact on our environment. Computers really help to improve wood utilization. Nearly all wood product manufacturers in North America use computerized technology in their mills to maximize product yields. Efficiently produced wood products are the most cost-effective for the producer and you, the consumer. There are an estimated 10,000 uses for wood. A lot are obvious. Hundreds of uses are not so obvious because they're made with wood residues, fibers, and chemicals. Wood is everywhere.